Hello everyone, Neon Genesis here, and in this video today guys we're going to cover one topic about Final Fantasy XIV, and that is quite simply, to start off with, what do I need to play Final Fantasy XIV? Now, this can go two ways. So if you're a PC user and a PlayStation user, then you're fine. If you're an Xbox user, I'm afraid it's not out for the Xbox. Now, to start off with, if you're a PS4 user and want to play Final Fantasy XIV, then there's a few things you'll probably need to know. One thing is you'll need a keyboard, as it is an MMO. Like any MMO, you'll be wanting to type and talk to people and communicate, so it's recommended for PlayStation 4 users to get yourself a little cheap USB keyboard. I'm pretty sure you can buy them on Amazon or in your local digital shop, shall we call it. I don't know. PC World is one in England anyway, so I'd recommend getting yourself a cheap little keyboard. Anything will do. There's no particular branding that you want to be going for, or what makes one better than the other. Just a little cheap keyboard to get you started. Just a quick note as well that the keyboard is not essential. You don't need one to play the game. It is easily playable without the keyboard, but it's completely recommended that you do use a keyboard because, let's face it, who wants to type with a PlayStation 4 controller? The next thing you'll need to play Final Fantasy XIV on the PlayStation 4 is the actual disc or game. I believe you can download this off PlayStation Network, and I found mine in a local shop in my town, so I'm pretty sure you can pick this up for pretty cheap now. Bearing in mind, if you do want to go to the higher level areas, you are going to need the expansion Heaven's Ward, which you can still buy in shops, but be prepared to pay a little bit more than you did for just Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. And the last thing you'll need for a PlayStation 4 user, and of course the most important one really, is time. Time and money. Time to play is quite an obvious one because, you know, there's no point you playing an MMO if you haven't got the time. There's no point you buying the game and playing it one day a month if you've only got that little bit of time to play, and there certainly is not any point in playing a game if you've only got half an hour spare a day. Half an hour is not that long a time when you're playing an MMO, let's face it. And what I mean by money to play is, of course, this isn't a free-to-play MMO, this is a pay-to-play, so you're going to have to pay monthly for this game. There is no pay one month and the rest of it's free. It's not, I'm afraid. It's pay every month, but to be honest, it's not that much money for me anyway. I don't mind and I have no problem at all paying it, but it's roughly about £7 to £8 a month. I actually don't know the actual figure. If I do, I will leave it in the description down below, so if you guys want to know the accurate figure, then that's what it is. But I believe it's about £7 to £8. I can't think if it's anything more than that. I think I'm paying more because I'm paying for additional features in-game as well. So if you guys don't want to be paying for a game monthly and don't feel like you'll get enough time out of the game to feel like it's worth the money, then I totally don't recommend buying Final Fantasy XIV. And simply enough, for PC users, the only thing you're going to need is the game. Now I believe you can buy this on Steam, the Heaven's Ward version especially, as that is the one I'd recommend since it's got the expansion in. And I believe you can probably pick it up in game shops as well, very similar to for the PlayStation 4 users, but really you don't need much else. You have a keyboard already since you're on a PC or laptop, I'm assuming. If you are on a laptop, I'd recommend getting at least a mouse. But yeah, you've got a keyboard, you've got everything to go. Just the other major thing is just time and money, similar to the PlayStation 4 users. Now, a short but sweet video guys, that was the end of this video. You don't need much else to play the game, just to enjoy yourself. And just one last thing to note, if you do start playing the game and you're playing to meet a friend on the game and maybe they're high level already and you are looking at meeting your friend and playing with them on game, make sure, and I stress this enough, make sure you choose the right server that they're in. So make sure you find out which server they're in and you choose the right one, because you will make a mistake of choosing the wrong server, and trust me, you'll be in a very similar world but in a very different server. So whatever guys, that's the end of this video. So if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I have more Final Fantasy XIV content on the way, and I also do other Let's Plays and games as well. So if you want to get in contact with me, the links are down below in the description. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next video. Happy gaming.